It's my money. A wealthy, important politician had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. He met all their needs, bought them everything they asked for, and even things they did not need. He managed to build a 5-story building, with each floor housing a large, beautiful apartment. When his children became of age and graduated from their universities, he used his savings to furnish their apartments and prepared them for marriage. He gave each of his children an apartment and took the ground floor for himself and his wife. When he reached the age of 60, he retired. Soon after, his wife died, leaving him alone. He had hoped his children would keep him company, but 3 months passed and not a single one of them or their spouses checked in on him. Only the wife of his youngest son kept him company and took care of him, saddened by the neglect and heartlessness she saw from the others. Heartbroken, the father had no choice but to go and visit his younger sister, whom he loved dearly. After a warm welcome, she listened to his tale and said, "You have only yourself to blame. You have always given everything to your children, but you never taught them to give back, so they learned to only demand things. You never told them about honoring their parents, and never taught them to treat you as they should. Not once did you tell them about our Prophet, blessings and peace be upon him. The pleasure of Allah is in the pleasure of the parents, and the displeasure of Allah is in the displeasure of the parents, or scared them by telling them. Allah will defer whatever wrong actions He wills until the day of rising, except for tyrannical behavior, disobeying parents, or cutting off relatives. He will punish the one who commits those things in this world before he dies." The father listened, agreeing to all what she said, and decided to live with her. He was determined not to return home until they all came to him and asked for his forgiveness. But 3 months passed, and not one of them tried to contact him. So in anger he said, "During this time of the year, they all go away on a trip for a week. I will right my wrongs this week." With the help of a few workers, he removed all furniture from their apartments that he got them with his money. He transformed the building into a storage unit for a friend and hung a for sale sign at the entrance. He went to a mosque and spent the week in prayer and supplication, asking Allah to forgive his sins, and read the Quran as much as he could. When his children returned with their families, they were mortified to see the sign and empty apartments. Some wept, while others fainted in shock. Only then did they remember their father who gave them such a good life, and realized how neglectful they were to him and how wrong they were. They hurried to their aunt's house to ask for his forgiveness, but he refused them, saying, "The money was mine and I took it back. You all have to build yourselves a life now without my help. Meanwhile, I will try to beg for Allah's mercy and earn forgiveness for my sins. I had neglected my religion to take care of you, and I wish I never did so." At that moment, the youngest son's wife began to cry, telling them they all deserved what he did to them, but begging him for one last chance for them to do right. The father accepted her request because she was the only one who treated him right, and told his children, "According to our Prophet, peace be upon him, the world is but a quick passing enjoyment, and the best enjoyment of the world is a pious and virtuous woman." He returned their furniture and came home with them, and they all lived happily together, caring for their father with the utmost love and respect.
وقضى ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا